Hello, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. I'm Chance, also known as Ross. In the last episode, I, we got the documents for the Gray Wardens. I believe we have it in our inventory. Ancient treaties, yeah, documents for the Gray Wardens. Off screen, I went to go check because if you notice in the last recording, Flemeth's hair was missing, so she had an invisible head. I edited it so that you would see half no hair and half with hair because I couldn't time it right, so I just edited it all out so you could see the comparison. Essentially, I downloaded way back when I first played on PC, downloaded a mod that changed all the named NPCs so that they looked a little bit different. And essentially that one required specific mods, and some of the specific mods I didn't have anymore. And where the mods are stored, it's stored in the BioWare folder where your saves are in the documents. It's not actually stored in the actual game files like in Steam, or at least like the Steam variant of the game. So when I transferred them, the mods came with me. So I basically updated all the mods. I downloaded, I think, one new mod, which is unisex armor. Essentially, females will now have armor that looks more appropriate instead of just being boob armor, except for leather armor. Leather armor, which still looks, like that. But that's more because I don't know. Maybe it's a style thing. They're trying to seduce their enemies or something. I don't know. And obviously, the armor, the mage armor looks like that because it's just cloth. But the actual armor looks like that. Also, my character might look a little bit more sickly. I intentionally made her look sickly because I figured throughout the playthrough she would, start to look sickly. But when I downloaded that mod, it actually downloaded some extra mods. One that makes elves look like the elves in the future games, because in future games elves actually change completely so that they have more pronounced ears. I don't think I could show you here because most of the elves in this area are actually gone now, I'm pretty sure, so I can't really show you, but you'll see once we actually meet a full group of elves. Also, the Tranquil is no longer standing next to the chest, so we can loot it, so complete that quest. And yeah.
Hello again. Is there something you need?
Because of that,
some supplies,
some
perhaps?
appearances might look a little bit different.
Well, let me know what you'd like.
Also, I believe his inventory resets. It does. Yes, I was right. If I remember, that's one thing I remembered. Is that, remember I mentioned in the previous recording that I was like, oh, I think he has 2 bags you could buy from him. There is 2 bags you could buy from him, except I didn't realize when you could buy it from him. And it's actually right now. During this, like basically in this section of the game, because I think it's a different cell, so the inventory is basically not get deleted, but get reapplied or whatever. So now we can buy this backpack and get more inventory space, which is always nice. I'm gonna get this just in case, and then I'm gonna get all these, so that we have them. And then I'm pretty sure I don't need any weapons or whatever. I'll take his other inventory just in case. So yeah, my character might look a little bit more sickly, but
Hello again.
We'll just say that
some supplies, perhaps.
after this next scene, this main quest.
As long as you keep it quiet.
I just look different because of what happens next. You'll know what I mean when you see it. Nothing really interesting. Oh, also, I don't know. This is the last time we'll be hanging out with Jory and Javid. I'll take their weapons away from them so I could sell them. Well, actually, I should sell them right now. I'm already over here. So yeah. Also, I think I might have fixed the problem with the blurriness in my old videos. Essentially, I was basically recording at, I want to say like the recommended settings said something about like, oh, record at this bit rate, and I didn't realize I totally forgot to change the bit rate when I re-downloaded OBS. So I had the bit rate at like, I think 2,500 KBS, which is 15 times less than the the high end recommendations for 1080 p. So I changed it so that I think it was like the other recommendation was like 8,000. I'm not sure which one. I just moved it to 8,000 because I feel like if I went to 1,500 or whatever, I'm not sure. I don't want the thing to explode. So I just said, okay, I'll just record at 8,000, and that should fix everything. But just in case, I'm recording it here, Dragon Age, because I was intending to play Borderlands. But then I was like, oh, what if it crashes, or what if it doesn't record as long as it normally does, whatever. So I was like, okay, I'll just record it here, Dragon Age. Save. It's a save state game, so I don't have to worry as too much about that. So yeah, here we are. Now let's continue with the story.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
Yeah, we have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
By the way, you might see that the armors and some textures are a little bit more either detailed or like have more polys than normal. That's also a mod. All my mods are in the description for any game I mod. I always put a mod list in the description with all the mods if you want to check them out. You can, yada yada yada. I did originally have companion appearance changes. Then I removed it because I didn't like it. So essentially all the companions should look the same from their base game counterparts. I might re-download it and just remove the ones I don't like, but you'll see it when we actually have all the companions. Right now we only have one, so I can only compare it to one.
Let's
talk about Morgan and her mother.
Her mother had the scrolls. They were both very odd.
Oh.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
What if we have second thoughts?
Let me be very clear on that point. You are not volunteers. Whether you were conscripted or recruited, you were chosen because you are needed. There is no turning back now. You must gather your courage for what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now rather than later.
So is that why they're joining as a secret?
If only such secrecy were unnecessary, and all understood the necessity of such sacrifice. Sadly, that will never be so.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
Le Old Temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Calm down, there's nothing to do about it. I swear I'm the bravest one here and I'm a woman.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
You make a good point. Also, my eyes are popping out. I think that's because
You saw those Darkspawn tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Oh yeah, look, see what I mean? Like, I was looking at it before, just to make sure, everything was working. I actually went to go see Morgan and Flemeth again, and I was like, oh my god, I look so sickly, which is my intention. I obviously made it look like this, but with the added mod, it made it look worse, which I'm like, oh god. But as I said, once I do my joining, you'll understand. Maybe me looking sickly makes sense. I mean, I could download a mod that lets me change my appearance, but that'll require me going through character creation all over again, and then transferring in, hoping everything works properly. And I just like, it's fine. She's just tired. Those who survive.
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten.
Look at Jury.
And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Yeah, I was surprised that I can't remember. I can't remember much, but Davith is more headstrong than Jory. He's the thief, the cutthroat, the one who should be like bailing to the hills.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry.
F in the chat.
Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
Well, Jory, it seems can't believe you would attack Duncan, an expert Gray Warden. Remember correctly, in the books, Duncan's like a rogue too, so like...
But the joining is not yet complete.
He's definitely not like...
you are called upon
underhanded
to submit
tactics is not
yourself
like
to the taint
a
for the
problem to
greater
him.
good. From this moment forth, you are a Gray Warden.
No, my eyes popped right out of my sockets. Oh, that's an archdemon. Hello.
It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
Guess you guys just tossed the bodies on a fire or something? Nothing you said could have prepared me for that.
Such is what it takes to be a Gray Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
What kind of meeting?
The king is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence.
Because
The
we're just
meeting is
boss.
to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Oh shit, we leveled up. Let's do that. I'm gonna increase my willpower because I want more stamina. And I'm gonna put both points into shield. Shield cover. Oh, I didn't want to actually have that active. How do I move? Oh, there we go. Shield cover. Last mode shields provides greater chance of deflecting missiles. Okay. Oh, my dog. Let's give him some willpower as well so he could use more of his abilities. Give him charge so he has more attacking abilities. Let's also put Mabari Crunch on his hotbar so he could eat some delicious Mabari Crunch. It's more of like a taunt ability, right? No, penalty. Because he only has one attacking ability. Alright, let's head on in.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Gray Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much,
I thought I fixed the posture portion
Darkspawn Horde is
of that
too
mod.
dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
Who is
How
Kang?
fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the lady from Highever I met earlier? I understand congratulations are in order.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To
cover.
flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins,
Just cuts him off.
Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
I'll do my best, Your
You
Majesty.
rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Nice.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
He does not look
You heard the
optimistic.
plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Where's the Tower of Ishal exactly?
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
When do we light the beacon?
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
Can we join the battle afterwards?
Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
What if the Archdemon appears?
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
How much time do we have?
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
Are we in any danger?
Of course, even the best laid plans go awry. So do what you must. I trust you both.
Thank you.
Just not enough to actually fight with the rest of you.
There will be plenty of battles, Alistair.
I mean,
Be patient.
the king is ordering us to the tower, not Duncan.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
All right, let us. Pretty sure I've done everything on this side of camp. Let's quick save, so we don't, if just in case we die, because pretty sure there was no auto saves up to this point. That's the Tower of Ashal. We passed it before. I'm pretty sure we weren't allowed to enter though. Also, this is a pre-rendered cutscene, so all the females in here will still have the base game, or basically all the textures in here. Textures and models are all base game stuff, so despite my attempt to fix things to be more realistic, it is still as it is.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
Oh yeah, he also has his. They both have their base game appearances. The NPC appearance changes won't affect pre-rendered cutscenes. And also, if I had a Darkspawn like mod, because there is mods to make it more HD and whatnot, those won't appear here as well. With this man right. Oh shit, they have Ogre. Ogres are scary. That's like probably one of the enemies I'm kind of afraid to fight. Because, I don't know, they're just so intimidating.
Archers!
Why are they in the front line? They should be behind a flank. I mean, not flank, a shield wall. Oh no, the best boys!
For Ferelden!
Apparently they have catapults. Oh, there goes the Tower of Ashal.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the Tower of Ishal.